This year, we lost a legend in the promotion industry, Mr. Don LaFontaine. To honor his name, memory, and defining legacy, I'd like to please welcome the Executive Creative Director of Push Creative, Mr. Rudy Gaskins, and the President of Promax BDA, Jonathan Blockverk.
On September 1st, 2008, the entertainment, marketing, promotion, and design industry lost one of its biggest voices, Don LaFontaine. Don's voice was heard in more than 5,000 film trailers and hundreds of thousands of television advertisements, network promos, and video game trailers. He was known as Thunderthroat and the voice of God.
But even more than his professional voice acting accomplishments, Don represented the greater good in everything he did. He was a man of passion, love, and integrity, staunchly devoted to creativity, art, and the written word. To honor Don and his legacy, Promax BDA has created the Don LaFontaine Legacy Award. This award will be an annual honor which will go to a recipient from the voice talent community who stands out not only as a skilled voice actor, but represents the distinctive passion, integrity, and humanitarianism that Don exuded every day of his life.
Throughout history, man has marveled at the vast complexity of the universe. Without a single unified voice, humanity has been left searching for answers to the unknown. Now, one man has the power to change that and to spread his voice across the earth for all of mankind to hear. One man. Me. Well, I was born in a simple log cabin no, that's not true. When I was 13 years old, my voice changed in the middle of a sentence. Mom, I'll help you with the dishes. Literally. And it never went back.
Grab your joystick. The 80s are back. It's Code Monkeys, coming this spring.
Does your script say grab your joystick or grab onto your joystick?
Probably says grab onto, but I just like to edit stuff just to make sure you're listening.
Wise guy, eh?
Yeah.
I started off initially as a recording engineer and editor, then I wound up being a film editor, then I wound up being a producer. I was also a writer, of course.
His first trailer ever was called Gunfighters of Casa Grande.
I'll leave a pause here for your audience to go, ooh. Okay.
Which was a spot that he had written, and he showed up at the studio to record the talent that was supposed to do it, and for some reason they didn't make it. And they said, Don, why don't you do it? And that was the first trailer he ever did.
And I said, well, fine. I took the $82 and ran like a thief. And pretty soon I got so busy I couldn't have a production company anymore, so I just went into the announcing full time. And now it's a quarter of a century later. I've done about 5,000 films.
This summer, he became a true champion in his search for the real story. Fall in love with the greatest war hero. His spirit can be a beautiful thing somewhere in the Far East. This is okay. Get ready. There's only one sponge you can turn to until it came after him. And then there are these guys. No cop can touch them. You have to see it to believe it.
I'm a winner!
It's automatic with me. I don't even know how I could explain what triggers it because it's been in place inside of me for so long. That's what you have to bring to voice acting, is to bring their own personal experience, their own personal take on horror or love or drama or comedy or music or whatever. How you feel about that, if you can bring that through your reading, it will give you a unique voice. You're looking at the luckiest man on earth. You really are. Yeah, I'd just like to remember somebody that knew he was lucky and spread it around a little bit and, it didn't hurt anybody.
And so Don's legacy continues to have a huge impact on voiceover actors, writers, producers, and creative directors who seek to operate at the highest level of their craft, as he did. And I, like many of you, am proud to have had the experience of working with Don professionally and I am proud to have called him a dear friend. And I am equally proud to know his children, Sky and Lisi, and his wife, Nita, because you don't know the Don until you know the family he adored and cherished. So it is with great pleasure that I present the first annual Don LaFontaine Legacy Award to Don's wife and muse, Nita LaFontaine.
Thank you, and good evening to all who've gathered here tonight. I'm honored to stand before you to accept this award on behalf of the most wonderful man I've ever known, Don LaFontaine. His work is legendary, but his magnanimous spirit is even more. Yes, perhaps I'm biased because he was my love and life partner for more than 20 years, and that we share 3 beautiful daughters, and that we had the time of our lives may sway my opinion slightly. Sincerely, I want to try and express the gratitude that my family feels that you have chosen to honor Don in this glorious way. The Don LaFontaine Legacy Award means that in this circle of his peers, his name and his work will never be forgotten. It means that generosity of spirit and character count. That all the accolades in the world don't mean a thing unless you can spread some love and cheer around. These qualities embody the spirit of Don LaFontaine. Thank you, Rudy Gaskin, for planting the seed, and to Jonathan Bloch-Burke for allowing it to take root. There are those who come to us to be the bearer of big dreams, a beacon of light that illuminates the path so that others may follow and flourish, to show us that through integrity, dedication, hard work, and lots of humor, a good guy can finish first. This is the legacy of Don. To future recipients of this award, I hope that you will carry forth the essence of the man upon whose strong shoulders you now stand. That bright little boy from Duluth, Minnesota, who got to have most of his dreams, is smiling at this one. For all my family and dear friends, my children, my father, my sisters, the Chipettas, all of you who've gathered, thank you for your show of support. Thank you, thank you, thank you.